Welcome to today's podcast on change management in the workplace. Take a second and think back. When was the last time something changed in your job? Maybe it was something small like a software upgrade, or something a little bit more major like an overhaul of your daily process or a company merger. How did you respond? Were you excited and ready to explore? Did you resist what was happening? Maybe you were even a little bit afraid. If you're a leader in the workplace, like a manager or a shift leader or anyone with direct reports, you have to be able to recognize reactions to change and respond in a way that best helps your employees move forward positively. There are typically 4 major phases: denial, resistance, exploration, and commitment. Today, I hope to help you learn to identify behaviors and phrases that may mean your employees are in the first stage, denial, and also help you identify strategies that you can employ as a leader to help your employees move past that stage. So, what does denial sound like?
I've heard that before.
This is just the flavor of the month.
There's no way this is going to last. They're not really going to go through with this.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, they tried it once, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to stick.
You may also hear... That's right. Nothing. An early strategy people use to cope with change is to deny that it's happening. In this way, people protect themselves from a number of emotions, like being overwhelmed or scared. Denial can sometimes look calm, quiet, and emotionally minimal on the surface. Employees may go back to work as if nothing has happened. Others may stop doing their work, maybe out of fear. It can be paralyzing. As a result, this is a difficult stage for leaders because employees won't yet acknowledge the change, and reactions, or the lack of reactions, can be deceiving. Although things seem normal, a lot of leadership is needed here. So what can you do as a leader when you see these behaviors? First, give people time to process the information. Schedule an information session after the announcement to answer any questions. Be open, honest, and as helpful as possible. Stay positive and react in an optimistic manner. Your team will probably be able to tell if you don't actually support or understand the change, so make every effort to do both. Set expectations about the challenges to come. Ask your team for help in problem solving and involve them in the planning process, if possible. Asking your team for ideas will help with team building as well as assist in moving the team out of the denial phase. Most importantly, communicate regularly. Work ongoing updates regarding the change into existing team meetings and one-on-ones. The more you talk about it, the harder it is to pretend that it's not going to happen. Explain in email or meetings why the change is happening and what it means for your group and the individuals within it. Engage the team members by working with them to set goals related to change, gain their help in planning, preparing, etc. If you do all of this, you'll be able to help your employees move from the denial phase onto another one. So let's recap. What does denial sound like? Sometimes it sounds like silence. Other times, there's comments that suggest this change is temporary or short-term or not going to stick. It can mean that employees stop working. It can also mean that employees go back to work like nothing at all has changed, except it has. What's your job as a leader once you see these behaviors and identify them? Your best defense is regular communication and giving your employees some ownership in the change. That wraps up our podcast on the first phase of change management in the workplace, denial. Keep an eye out for the other 3, resistance, exploration, and commitment, coming soon. Thanks for tuning in, and good luck!